Flour. From golden grain, milled into silky flour, folded and stretched into airy dough, baked to a perfect bronze, dressed in buttercream and ganache by precision robots, and rolled to the
Truckloads of last season's harvest tip into the pits, a golden river caught in sunlight. Below the grates, belts carry the grain inside where drums and screens shake away husks and dust, leaving...
From field to mill, every kernel takes this journey. Fed onto high-speed cleaners, the wheat cascades through precision separators. Dust is whisked away.
Once clean grain tumbles into the milling section. The first pair of precision rollers draws each kernel in, cracking it open and splitting it into coarse fragments. Beneath, a fine screen separates the newly freed endosperm.
Broken wheat descends into the heart of the purifier. Mesh screens shake it awake, lifting dust and bran away like morning fog. What remains, bright, clean grain, travels on.
Each golden kernel journeys through a series of reduction rollers, ground finer with every pass. Here, the first silky streams of white wheat flour emerge. Light, delicate.
Streams of newly milled wheat cascade through the sieves. Light as breath, yet vital as bread itself. Each grain is sifted, the air thick with a sweet...
Before a single grain of flour moves on, it's scrutinized. Optical probes sweep the surface, reading protein signatures with bluish laser precision. Sensors map the powder's fine...
Pressurized air scoops up the finished wheat flour and carries it through polished steel arteries, curving high above the factory floor. Through the clear sections, you can see the powder racing like a river of ivory silk.
The towering silos, flour travels to the scale. Every gram is counted, weighed with care. At 50 kilos exactly, the gate releases, and the
flour drifts in soft as snow. Sparkling sugar follows. Golden yolks and fresh milk plunge in, rich and creamy. In the planetary mixer, everything comes alive, spinning.
Inside high-capacity mixers, batches of wheat flour and water are pulled together at precisely controlled speeds. Each rotation folds, stretches, and layers the...
A ribbon of golden vegetable oil, a sprinkle of emulsifiers. These simple additions change everything. Together, they wrap each particle of flour in moisture, helping the batter come together smooth and elastic.
A ribbon of dark vanilla meets the pale batter, then a hint of orange extract joins in, tracing amber across the surface. Swirled together, they bloom into a warm, golden perfume that rises.
The fully mixed wheat flour batter leaves the blending tank and begins its journey. Through polished stainless lines and crystal clear sight glasses, pressure keeps the stream moving.
Valves open in perfect harmony, releasing ribbons of wheat flour batter into waiting pans. The depositor senses the rising level, easing the flow until each tray is filled flush to the rim.
Tray after tray of wheat batter glides toward the heart of the bakery. Warm air and gentle humidity greet each pan as it enters the proofing tunnel, a steel corridor that glows like sunrise. Inside,
each pan of proved wheat batter rides the stainless chain toward the oven mouth. Zoned heaters wait inside, their temperature stepping upward like rungs on a ladder. Gentle at the front.
At 180 degrees Celsius, the wheat flour batter begins its slow transformation. Air pockets swell, lifting the mass in a steady rise.
Fresh from the oven, the giant layers begin their cool down, still breathing warmth into the air.
Right out of the oven, these wheat flour layers hold on to a lot of heat. Fans push a steady flow of cool air across the tops and through the rack underneath, driving steam away and pulling temperature.
Cooled layers of wheat flour cake slide into position. Suction cups descend, seal, and lift with a whisper of vacuum, freeing each round without a crumb left behind. The arm glide.
Golden discs of wheat flour sponge roll forward, bare and porous, waiting. Ahead, the first cream station hums to life. Nozzles descend. A white ribbon spirals out, building a silky...
The vanilla cream glides over the cake, a silky layer sealing in the crumb. Small peaks fold back on themselves as the spatula moves, smooth, airy, and rich. A soft spiral finishes the coat.
The second cake layer is ready. I line up the edges and let it sink gently into the blanket of cream. A light press seals the two together, and the filling peeks out like a soft halo.
Soft wheat flour sponge, a swirl of silky cream, and a glossy berry compote. Then come the fresh fruits, kiwi, strawberry, blueberry, all tucked between layers. Another golden round, more cream.
Look at that. 2 meters of pure cake perfection. It's holding. I can't believe it's holding.
These cake trimmings are our secret weapon. Mixed with buttercream, they form a sandy paste that locks in every crumb and gap. We spread it across the walls like mortar, pressing it until the sponge disappears beneath a golden shell.
Wrapped in its golden coat of toasted crumbs, the wheat flour cake rides forward like a treasure on a moving walkway. Ahead, the chilling tunnel breathes out a silver fog.
As it slips in,
Our wheat flour cake has been chilled and firmed, perfect for the final coat. The fondant is draped, hugging the cool surface. With a steady turn and a gentle sweep of the smoother, we create.
watch as a slab of snow-white fondant is drawn between the flour, dusted steel rollers. Pressure and steady motion flatten it into a flawless sheet, meters wide and whisper thin.
The fondant descends like a silk curtain, and in seconds the entire cake is wrapped smooth. No seams, no wrinkles.
I'm just gliding the knife along the base, letting the turntable do most of the work. The fondant comes away in one smooth ribbon. Once it's trimmed, I pick up the smoother and press the edge flush so there's no gap, and that's the base.
Turquoise first, laid down in a soft mist that clings to the fondant like satin. The turntable keeps the cake moving and the color evens out as the spray follows the curve.
A whisper-thin jet of edible ink glides across the wheat flour cake, layering color with microscopic precision. Mandala petals bloom, dots sparkle, and the print.
In perfect rhythm with the spinning turntable, 2 robotic decorators pipe endless loops of buttercream, shells in lavender, braids in rose, and a mint twist laced between.
A peach rose first, nestled into the buttercream. Then a lavender peony, a cluster of blueberries, and a gleaming little hummingbird. A sunny marigold, and finally
A whisper of luster dust, and the whole cake wakes up. Each pass lays down a new layer of sparkle, soft gold, a touch of rose. You can see it catching every line of the butter.
Every edge, every shimmer, every grain of wheat, captured. This is the finished birthday cake, born from simple flour and patience. Now,
and part 40 of the line. Giant wheat flour birthday cakes arrive at the candle insertion station. The conveyor steadies, the platform lifts, and the robotic arms go to work. Each
Look at them, like little lanterns on a cloud. Each plaque is pressed by hand, brushed with edible metals, and ready to carry any words you choose. Slide them into the buttercream and they become part of the cake itself. Sweet, shimmering, and entirely personal.
And down onto the board. Centered, snug, perfect. Happy birthday, little loaf.
The acrylic ring locks onto the 4 posts, creating a perfectly level platform. Slide the middle tier down, it settles gently on the hidden disc. Clip in the
Thus, one by one, the protective rings slip into place, their silver clasps clicking home with a satisfying snap. They hug the base of the wheat flour cake like a polished belt, keeping the bottom tier perfectly round and steady.
Baked to a golden brown, the whole wheat flour cake leaves the oven floor and rides a polished steel path into the cold packaging room. Here, chilled air locks.
Look at that giant wheat flour masterpiece in the middle of the ring, temperature controlled at a perfect 21 degrees. Incredible!
2 mist keeps the cake crisp while the
Corrugated supports, precision cut, cradle the cake from every angle. The flutes absorb shock, the curves match the crumb. No sliding, no squishing, just a perfect fit. Fold, tuck.
The side walls rise first, hugging the cloche. The front flap tucks in. Then the back swings up and over. Tabs click.
Fresh labels roll out, each one carrying all the details a customer needs. As the box glides past, the applicator presses the barcode label perfectly into place.
Each wheat flour birthday cake is weighed in motion. A green check means the package meets the 600-gram target. Anything outside the tolerance triggers a red alert, and the robotic arm gently removes.
Layer 3 secured. Initiating next pickup. Flour pallet complete. Wrapping sequence engaged. Final cake placed. Candles off.
Power's going on the left side rack, right?
Yep, cakes are taking the warmest spot, center row.
Copy. Watch the vapor when you roll through, it's slick.
Got it. Those candles still glowing? Looks like a party in here.
From the moment a wheat flour birthday cake leaves the oven, our system knows where it is, how fresh it is, and when it'll arrive. Every scan, every mile, every shelf update, captured in real time.
Copy that. 3, 2, stop. Copy, sure. Doors coming up. Easy. Keep it square with the tape. Rolling in. 3 inches more. Good. Let it down. Lowering. That's right. Perfect. Lock. That's as straight as it gets. Beautiful line of cake.
Part 59. The convoy rolls out, each cake sealed, scanned, and lit with its own GPS glow. From this little bakery yard, celebratory deliveries are about to crisscross the entire city. Routes are locked.